made a storm out of a teacup with this suspension or ban on Twitter in Nigeria. Some people have said, oh, it's indicative of government's intolerance to opposition. Oh, it's indicative of government's intention to stifle free speech. You know, there have been all manner of things read into this ban on
we
Twitter.
Have not.
But
it is this and more. It is indicative of this. But what is more fundamental?
You believe that it is indicative of that?
This and more. What is more is this. We have failed to realize that the youth content of our population is high. Largely unengaged, largely unemployed. Some unemployable. Now, but most of these have found space within the social media to get engaged. I know of people who sell things on social media, young people who have no job, people who do network marketing on social media. Now, Twitter is the most active outlet for such. And you have cut off their means of survival, their means of engagement, their means of satiating their worries, their anxieties, their pressures. So it is much more than the fact that you are suppressing the right of the people to voice out. You are also suppressing their means of livelihood. People don't see it from that perspective. I know of young people who...
When that was put to the minister, he said, oh, they can go to other platforms. There's WhatsApp, there's Facebook, there's Instagram. They can do that. With
all due respect, the minister has a little understanding of this platform. I'm sorry. He's an elderly person and I defer to elders. I'm brought up that way. I'm configured to see elders. But part of the problem is that the minister really do not have an understanding of what is happening. He has informants who are also not giving him the right information or who he's not listening to. You cannot compare Twitter to Facebook or WhatsApp. You cannot. The factors, the reality under which they operate are different. A tweet in 10, 20 minutes can be engaged by a more global audience than a Facebook account. So these are things that we should just, I see it as some of the gaps that we should not think about. And you see, I also heard this thing about we could develop local alternative. My own argument is, it's not when you have a crisis that you start thinking of developing a local alternative. What have you been doing since the art was created? Why not thinking of local alternative? Why not engage these young people? Why not creating an IT hub all across the states and ask people, give them targets, fund them, and say, we want an alternative within so and so period.